Hey y'all. I just got my new Elgato that I ordered a little bit ago. How's the sound? This is now a new capture card. It might be higher or lower than usual. Let me know if it still sounds good, if it sounds right. Good. Okay. Not a bad level. Okay, no adjustments needed sounds like. I'm using the same sound settings like as yesterday's stream, and I don't know if the Elgato like has a higher bass volume. Let's just assume it doesn't. Anyway, hey, how's it going? New Elgato. I just want to run a quick tech test to run it through its paces real quick. And also, turns out we missed one bonus in Donkey Kong Country. We gotta go back and get it, which I'll switch back to this view because we do need to keep in mind we do have 2 tries again to do it, but I know where it is, and it should be a quick thing. This stream, by the way, not expecting it to go super long. I just want to run through the paces, try out a game of each thing, try out some things that my previous capture card couldn't handle, and go from there, and then hopefully, around a half hour from now, we will be going. There is still a Mario Maker stream at 9 p.m. Please do not worry. And GTA 5 will still follow that. That'll be later tonight. But, a couple hours from now, so I'll have time to have some dinner, relax, write some more of them cards, and get some other stuff prepared, I suppose. Bonus that I missed is above a B. It's up one of these ropes in the first half, and honestly, I didn't know it existed. When I first went through this level, I got 2 bonuses. Wait a minute, did I already miss it? I think I already missed it. I said I knew where it is, but it's well hidden, I suppose. Even knowing where it is, I didn't see where it was as I was passing. Dang it. Let's just backtrack, I guess. Just backtrack. Okay. It's like up high on one of these ropes, above where the bees are. Oh, here it is. This rope. I think. Yeah, it's like above the camera. That's just fucking devious. Anyway, with that, we have actually beaten Donkey Kong Country 101%. I will say, technically, we did do 100%, which is what the stream, that series was called. But I really wanted 101, like that. Which, hey, also faster than I did it previously the first time I played this version of it. There we go. That's actually done now. We can all rest easy knowing that whole stream series was not a lie. We've done it. We've made good. Fully completed all 3 games. Maximum percentage. Extra difficulty modes notwithstanding. In DKC 3, you can get like 105% if you enable a thing that disables checkpoints and I think also DK barrels. But notwithstanding that, maximum completion. All right, let's try something else. Let's switch games. Let me. Where's my phone? I need to grab my phone. Hold on. All right. That'll do for Donkey Kong Country. We've now completed the thing. Now I'm going to go to Mario Maker 2 really fast. There's one thing I want to test, and we'll see if it causes the same sorts of issues as it did before. I have now switched over to Mario Maker 2. Let me open Mario Maker 2. And there's one thing that I was consistently seeing on my old capture card where sometimes I could do something like make a dotted line or like clicking and dragging in the level that I was making previously would cause the screen to freak out. And so would certain archetypes like Desert, Desert Super Mario Brothers 3, and Clouds. So I'm wondering, was that merely, was that, I'm wondering where the problem was on that. Very nice. Some people liked some of my stuff. Some people liked a lot of my stuff. I appreciate it. How's it look? I think the video is going to be a little different from usual, but should be different in an accurate way. I'm pretty sure it's going to be very accurate. Okay. Go into here. We're going to try to reproduce the issue I saw recently. Basically what I would do is I would drag a box and the screen would just start flickering like mad. And it looks like that issue is not reproducible with the Elgato. Look at that, folks. We're not gonna have such weird edge cases cropping up anymore, looks like. Unless I am doing something different than I did before. And, you know, maybe it's still reproducible. But looks pretty good to me. This was giving me issues in the old way. No issues now. Cool. Okay, that's enough Mario Maker for now. By the way, I'll show you this level later during the Mario Maker stream, which again, be in a couple hours. Okay, what do we want to see next? Let me bring up the Xbox. And by the way, I have noticed one weird thing with the Elgato. Apparently, it does not like switchers. So I'm gonna have to take down the video before I switch. And once I switch, I'll be able to... Oh, 1 second, let me... Also, sorry, I meant to switch to the other view earlier. Okay. Turn on the Xbox. The Xbox was not on. Let me turn on the PlayStation as well. We're going to want to check that. And now turn on the thing. I'm going to open up Tinykin. I'm not hearing any audio. No audio. Turn on and off the... There's audio. Weird. What happened there? Oh, let me switch the game out of Tinykin. Not sure why the audio didn't come up immediately. By the way, this is Tinykin. Tinykin fucking rules. Y'all should check out Tinykin. I have beaten Tinykin. It's a platformer and also sort of Pikmin. You run around the world, you collect Pikmin, or Tinykin as they're called, and they let you explore, and you can turn into a bubble. You collect more bubbles as you go on. You only start with a short bubble. I have basically done almost everything in this game, so I have a really long bubble. Really, really fun game, and check this shit out. Y'all check this shit out. This is the best part. I think these are the best Tinykin that are in the game. Check this out. You hold down the right trigger, and they just make a ladder. And you can use that to just, like, very quickly go up. Like, go upwards really quickly. And, of course, you only start off with... You don't start off with any of these guys, so you have to find each one of them. And, you know, the more you get, the higher you can climb up. And it's just really cool. Really fucking dope as hell. Satisfying to explore the worlds and find everything. Really, really superb 3D platformer. The best I've played in a while. Go out. Back in. Let me try switching back to the Switch and switching back and forth. See if I can reproduce the sound going away. 1 second here. Okay, switch back to the Nintendo Switch. And alright. Okay, it's got sound. Let's switch back to the Xbox now. Sound down. Xbox. Give it a minute. And okay, it just took a second for sound to come back up, but it did come back up. I wonder what the deal was with the sound first time. Well, I'll figure things out as we go, and, you know, hopefully it's just one quick reset and I'll be able to do everything we need. You also got, in addition to the guys that make ladders, you got these guys that can carry stuff, and these guys that, the red guys, they explode. There's stuff to blow up in the environment, so you want to keep on collecting them, so you can blow more stuff up, and you sort of spend them on the things you want to blow up, so you always need to be getting more. And it's very, very cool. Also, you can tell it's sort of a... You're kind of a little person, a little tiny person. You're living in a world of bugs who have made a little civilization in this house. So you can see, like, that's furniture, but that's also a little town. It's fucking rad. How about the Nintendo GameCube? That's the next step here. I'm gonna pull up the Nintendo GameCube. Okay, pull down the thing. Launch the GameCube. Turn on this. Switch inputs. There we go. Switch inputs, and I'll switch over to the GameCube screen, and go ahead and turn it on. I guess audio just takes a second for it to activate now. Smash Brothers Melee. How about that? Figured this would be good for a quick test. Sound might be a little hot on this one. Hang on. How about just a little drop? Like, I don't know. Yay. We'll do like a... What do we want to do for this test? I have, you know, incidentally, I have actually done everything, I guess, on this, you know, this save of Melee. I'm not sure if this is my main one or my only one. I do have a lot of memory cards for the GameCube. Let's see. Let's do Adventure. Choose your character. We'll do a level or two of this. Who do we want to play as? Let's see. I'll play as. How about Link? Link's fun. My main back in the day was Sheik, but I haven't played Sheik in many generations. Not since Melee. I felt like in... put it on normal. Normal. I felt like in Brawl On, they just made her very, very weak, and I just wasn't able to get good or enjoy her anymore. I guess she was just very, very overpowered in Melee, you know, having sort of a lot of everything. Skill power, she had kill power as well as the whole, as well as like a bunch of combo stuff. You know, that's sort of I think like the balance in a lot of characters. I mean, I'm no expert or anything, but I feel like whenever you're making characters, you want to like balance between like, okay, you need some ability to combo and get the percent up versus like the kill power. I think that typically heavies tend to have mostly kill power, and lighter ones tend to have mostly combo stuff. At least that's my way of seeing it. I don't know if that's how competitive competition pro type folks see it. I haven't really been into the pro scene in a while, you know, like watching Smash Brothers. Not since, like, honestly, you know, a while ago, there was a guy, streamer, who totally got canceled. Got, you know, name of Zero. Turned out he was a bit of a creep, it turns out. And since then, I've just not really had a Smash person in my life as far as a streamer goes. Maybe Mewtwo King on occasion because, like, through that whole, like, scandal, Mewtwo King was the only one who got out clean and turned out to be not doing gross stuff all the time. At least that's my perception. I don't know if there were other people that have risen since those scandals and are, you know, hopefully cool. But, yeah. It's funny playing Melee after playing so much, you know, so much Ultimate. After playing so much Ultimate, you know, it doesn't have a tilt stick, only has a smash stick, which is a little weird to me. Means that I can't really do tilts that effectively without a tilt stick. You know, too used to it. I lost a life. That's fine. Also, tilt stick doesn't seem to be doing anything in the air. I thought that, or sorry, smash stick. I thought that how it worked was you could do smash stick in the air, and it would do an aerial, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. I guess that's not how it worked. Or maybe it's specific to mode. I thought it was that earlier. Oh, hang on. Tilt stick just isn't working. Okay, I must be on some profile. Oh, what the fuck? How would that be the case? That's weird. I'm just not getting tilt stick. How's that? Range. Well, that's not the Elgato's fault, I can tell you that. Let's see if there's another action stage after this one. And go to the next console. Alright, that's another one. Melee was fucking good. Let's find the Triforce, and then we will head over to the next thing, which is want to make sure the Wii U is working. I will say, by the way, I did do a little bit of preliminary testing, so this isn't all just me fiddling with shit. Funny also that there's, like, obviously a bunch of different... You know, this Link is very different from Ultimate Link, actually, which I guess I kind of underestimated, but he's changed a lot over the years. Even beyond, like, you know, I know, like Ultimate in particular changed a bunch about him. But, like, I guess every Smash game has changed a good deal about Link. I don't know what we'll play on the Wii U. I'll figure out something. There we go. That is game. That is indeed so. Real quick now. We found the Triforce. We did the thing. Hey, Zelda, what's up? You're my bestie. How you doing? Let's switch over to the Wii U. Okay. I threw my wave bird. That's what the sound was. All right, Wii U's coming up. Wii U coming up. Let me see. Oh, I forgot to change the game to Smash Melee. Whoops, my bad. Yeah, tell you what. I'll change it now, even though I'm just about done. I was doing some Melee. I forgot to change the game over to Melee from Tinykin. Please understand, this is my main purpose here is to do tech test stuff. I will change the game now when I'm switching over to the Wii U. Okay, let's see. What Wii U game should we play? Whoops, hang on one second. Wii U should be on 4, right? Why isn't it working? Hang on, not getting any signal. Switching from there to there. Here's the Switch. GameCube. Curious. Okay. Very curious. What is more curious is that I'm not getting any signal when I switch back to the other inputs that I know that are on. Oh, no, the Xbox is working. I can get an Xbox signal. Let me try again for the Wii U. There we go. That seems to have done it. I'm bringing it up now. Oh, let me, there we go. Seems to be working now. Oops, daily log. That's not right. What should we look at on the Wii U as a test? I'm gonna put this on the screen so you can actually see me. Oh, well, hang on. Well, if I have that on the screen, I can't actually navigate it without a Wii U remote. So let's see. Most of the games I have on the Wii U are physical, so let's see. What do we want to look at? Wind Waker HD. Wind Waker HD. Why not? Okay. Wind Waker HD. Let's see that this is working. Well, we can see that it's working. Playing with the gamepad. My dude, my name, and Zelda. Why don't we jump in, see where Zelda is at? I think Zelda's like hard mode, right? Something like that. Yeah, it's got the regular thing. I think it looks pretty good to me. Just looking at the capture. No issues. Do y'all see any issues? Hopefully it looks nice. Sounds good. Maybe could be a little higher. Clearly some... Have I been in this dungeon? Have I done this dungeon? I'm not sure. I'm just pulling up an old file and having a look. Seems to look good. Look nice. Yeah. I think it's doing a good job of capturing it. I feel like the only difference between what I'm seeing over there and what I'm seeing over there is that my preview monitor isn't an OLED screen, so it's lower fidelity and like different blacks and such. Not as good on like the dynamic range as my CX television. All right. That's enough looking at that. Seems to be working. Wii U. One last thing to test is the PlayStation 5. Hang on, it seems to have automatically switched to it. Fucking annoying thing. I hate it when a console just says like, "Hey, hey, I'm on. Switch to me. Switch to me." Whatever automatically does that is really troublesome. Okay. Let me. Sounds like sound is working. Grabbing a controller and what do we want to look at? Playroom. Astro's Playroom. Loading up Astro's Playroom. One thing I was curious about with this is that I think this capture card does say that it should handle like HDR or like I'm not sure if it just passes through HDR or if it captures it and converts it down. So let's see. Honestly, I want to see real quick. What does it look like? We go to system, no, screen and video. VRR, that's off. I don't have it enabled on my TV. This Elgato does not handle VRR, and I think other parts of my setup also do not handle VRR. So there's no point in investing in like the more expensive Elgato that does VRR. No, don't think so. I don't think that'll work. 4K, sure. Turn on HDR. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. What happens? Well, first off, what happened? looked like it. Okay, first off, what happened is it lost the video entirely, the capture. I guess it only can pass through HDR. It cannot capture it. At least it can't without some tinkering. I will say, though, for what it's worth, the menus look really nice with HDR on. I will say the whites look very bright, and the darks look very dark with HDR. Oh, it's pretty, but yeah, I don't think it works. Yeah, it's a lot more subdued without the HDR. It's like the white of this menu looks kind of dim and dull, whereas with HDR, it really pops the whites. They really just pop out of you. Screw around here for a minute, and I think I'll send you off. So it mostly works. The new capture card. I think the capture quality is better than ever before. You know, and certainly I need to screw with it a little less for it to drop it a little bit. And certainly I need to screw with it a lot less to get it to like look nice, you know. Whereas before I was always dropping the saturation manually before every stream. Now I think that the saturation is pretty much good to go as is. It's like a level we can do really quick. Let's see, what level is fun? SD speedway, let's do that. Look how fast it loads. Ooh, that's the PlayStation 5 for you. Good piece of hardware. Second only to, well, second and third only to the Xbox Series S and X and the Nintendo Switch. I do still think that the Nintendo Switch is better, by the way, because, you know, on account of portability and all that. Oh boy, there's a motion thing here. I really enjoyed the hell out of this game. You know what? I said that Tinykin is probably the best 3D platformer I've played in years. I guess this would be the second best then. It is up there as well. It's just, you know, it's not quite to the same level as Tinykin. Tinykin is absurdly good. There we go. Do this, and we'll send you off. Thanks for coming by, everyone. Watching me screw around with some hot new games. Not hot new games, some hot games. And run my capture card through its paces. Not sure what I'm supposed to do here. These things seem fiddly. How about a different level? Fuck that one. Let's go to... Here, we'll go to... You know what? Actually, I'm thinking this is a fun one. Probably the lightning bolt level. That one. Memory Meadow. That looks fun. Is this a fun one, or is this a... Yeah, I think this one was a fun one. Let's do this one. I guess Ratchet and Clank also would be on the short list of platformers from the last few years, since Odyssey, that Tinykin is better than. Tinykin is definitely better than Ratchet and Clank, the new one. Better than this game. This game is very delightful. Oh right, you have to laser footprint. This game is delightful, Tinykin is as well, but like more so delightful, and with an element of like, ooh, so much collecting to do in Tinykin, and all of it amounts to something. Again, highly recommend check out Tinykin. It's available on Game Pass if you got that. Lovely game. Also, by the way, I'm playing in 4K, and the capture card is handling the pass-through to the TV. And I think right now, honestly, there's like very little delay now between the capture card and the actual game. If I want to now, I could totally play any of my games off the preview monitor or off the PC, you know, window that has the capture feed in it. I could totally do that rather than sitting on the couch now, you know, and playing here. That said, I like playing on the couch because it is not just because it's lag free, because it is comfy. So I'll still be playing at the couch mostly, I would imagine. Big friendly robots. There is one also thing that is a little weird about it, which is about the new capture card, which is that because it has pass-through, it does require there to be power going to it from the computer for the TV stuff to work. Which is a little weird for me since I mentioned previously I've been turning off and powering down my computer at night, which means that, and literally like cutting the power so it cannot turn back on until I intentionally do so. And well, if I have it set up that way, if it's set up that way and it's getting power from the PC, then I wouldn't be able to watch television or play games without the computer having power, which, hey, you know, it can just be on. It can be off so long as it has a power supply. That's all fine. But I don't know. Anyway, that's a quick test. Like I said, this is not the mainstream for tonight. Mainstream for tonight is in around 2.5 hours. It'll be Mario Maker and GTA 5, as I discussed previously. I just wanted to test out this new this new capture card. It is an Elgato HD 60 Plus, and it's pretty decent, other than the thing where it won't handle switching inputs very well. Other than that, it's great. And you know what? I probably should be blacking off the screen when I switch inputs anyway. It's just safer than the alternative. Anyway, that'll do it for now. I'll be back in a couple hours. Let me go to the schedule for this week. I'll be back in around 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's the plan. Let me see who's online, and I'll send you over there, and then I'll, you know, prepare stuff and eat more food and do whatever in the meantime. Birdie V is going. Well, I don't know if I really want. How about Darugon? Yeah, let's send you over to Daragon. Daragon is a cool guy that I know from cool person that I know from Twitter. Or actually, hang on, let me see. There was actually, I'm gonna send you over to Ranul. She is playing she is playing Stellaris. I was watching some of her earlier. Seemed pretty interesting. And I'll send you over there. And again, I will be back in about 2 hours and change for Mario Maker. This looks nice. All right. Let's do the raid. Raid. Ra. Ooh. Okay, that's good. Like I said, be back in around 2 hours. Thanks for coming by, watching me test some stuff out. I'm gonna pull up that stream so I can see the raid thing go in. Ooh, too loud. Also, there's an ad. Folks, thank you, thank you. I will see you in 2 hours. I'm gonna send you over to Ranul right now. Thank you. Bye. Bye, people watching the VOD.